What's up, Grizz Nation? Welcome into another game day update. I'm Kelcey. I'm joined by my good friend, Amin. I don't know where you are. It's going to be like all the way from California, but I don't think you're in California. Are you in Phoenix? Are you in
I'm
Miami?
in Arizona. I'm in Phoenix.
Okay.
I'm in Phoenix.
There we go. But he's helping out today. The Grizzlies will take on the Warriors. Game 1, round 2. This is the first game day update of a round 2 ever. What's going to be the secret sauce today? What do you see happening in game 1 tonight?
Well, I think there's two things going on. One is that the Grizzlies obviously are coming off a very emotional win last week, and they've got a lot of energy and kind of, we're ready for life. We can beat anybody. We go by double digits every game, and we still win. It's amazing, right? And on the other hand, you've got the Warriors who have been off for a little bit and have that element of, we are the old ones who know how to do this, who have been here 100 times. And we're going to teach you guys a thing or two. And Kelcey, I had you on my show on NBA radio, and I asked you about that. I was like, how is it that this team, the Grizzlies, seem to kind of fly by the seat of their pants throughout the entire first round? And, you know, I think both of us feel like you can't, the stuff that you pull against a Minnesota, you can't pull against a Golden State.
Here's my question to you. The Grizzlies went into the first round having been off about a week, and now the Warriors are going to come in, and the Grizzlies had to shake off a lot of rust. That game 1 was not pretty. The Timberwolves came in ready to fight. Do you see the same thing happening today, or you think the Warriors come in, it doesn't matter about the time they've been waiting? Are the Grizzlies too banged up? The Grizzlies want to throw the first punch. That's been their thing. They want to play at full 48, but the Warriors do so much in not allowing fast break, not allowing points in the paint, and that's what the Grizzlies like to score. If you were to guess that first quarter of today's game, what does it look like?
I think Memphis goes up by a lot to start this game. I think there's the like I said, the emotional momentum that you have coming off a series win. You're at home. The crowd is going nuts. They've been off for a while, and they're trying to match your energy. Most importantly, the in this case, I think the Grizzlies set the tone energy-wise, and the Warriors are going to have to match it. Now, what also ends up happening a lot is you go up big, and then there's an emotional letdown after halftime. And so it'll be interesting to see, can the Grizzlies bring it in the second half if they come out to this roaring start, which is what I think they're going to do. They led all the playoff teams in terms of fourth quarter production, but a lot of that has to do is because they had to come back from these massive deficits each time. But it's going to be interesting to see when the tables are turned, when they're the ones who are playing with a lead. Can they keep up that emotion and that energy, or they kind of wear down as the game goes on?
So it's more of a third quarter importance rather than maybe a first half. Okay, here's my last kind of 2 questions. Let's do Warriors first. Your X factor for the Warriors, if they're going to pull out this W, blank needs to happen in order for them to win.
Well, I've been saying this for 5 games in the first round, and it really hasn't had to happen, but let's keep going. Andrew Wiggins, your Canadian brother, needs to step up. He's been, since the after the All-Star break, non-existent. Now, they've managed to make do because Jordan Poole has really come into his own in the second half of the season, and obviously in the first round of playoffs, he was sensational. But to me, Wiggins is the guy because Wiggins is a two-way player. He's not only an offensive threat, but he's also a versatile defender, one of their better defenders. So I think Wiggins absolutely needs to be an X factor if the Warriors are going to win this game.
All right, and on the flip, the Grizzlies?
On the Grizzlies side, this one's interesting, right? Because I think beyond the obviously the desire to get out in the, I think Memphis, unlike in the last round, has an advantage on the inside. They have an advantage with Tillman and with Clark in order to be able to beat up on the Warriors team. Warriors' big weakness, their only real weakness is relative lack of size up front, right? Draymond Green is Draymond Green. He's amazing. We all know that. But outside of him, Kevon Looney's not really more than a 20, 25-minute per game type of player. And then it's like Bjelica, Jonathan Kuminga. It's guys who are not bigs masquerading as bigs. So I think Memphis has a real opportunity to attack on the glass. And so I'm going to name one guy. I'm going to say the bigs for Memphis. They're your X factor.
All right, we're gonna allow that answer, the bigs. I mean, thank you so much for today. I hope you're tuning in. Tip-off is at 2:30.
Yeah, I got a little bit of time left here before the game starts, and when it does, I'll be watching because I got to come to Memphis, right? I got to come to Memphis and I got to do the steak dinner on Beale Street. Me and Zach Harper and you, of course, will all be there at some point. Maybe in the conference finals. Who knows?
Thank you, Amin.